Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor. Welcome to another Hungarian lesson. Let's learn how to tell the dates in Hungarian. In order for you to do that, you'll have to know the Hungarian numbers, the names of the months, and the ordinal numbers. I've done videos on all of these topics before, the links are in the description. So if you don't know any of these, please learn them and then come back. Okay, let's dive in. First of all, when we tell the dates in Hungary, it looks like this. Year, month, day. So it's the complete opposite of, then, say, the United States. So once again, year, month, day, that's the order. Before we get into telling the date, let's learn how to ask, what date is it today? In Hungarian, it looks like this. Hányadika or hanyadika van ma? Hányadika or hanyadika van ma? What date is it today? Officially, it's hányadika, but a lot of people say hanyadika instead. It comes from the question word hányadik, which means which, but it's used specifically in a sequence of a given number. We use this question word for ordinal numbers. So the Hungarian question literally means something like, how manyth is it today? I know that it sounds really weird, but don't worry, it just means, what's the date today? Okay, let's see how you can tell the date. And this is where you have to know the ordinal numbers. Let's see how to say the first of and the second of a given month. So even though 1 in Hungarian is egy, as an ordinal number it changes to első. Első. It means first. And even though 2 is kettő, as an ordinal number it changes to második. Második. Second. Now, when we say the first of a given month, első changes to elsője. Elsője. It means the first of. And when we say the second of a given month, második changes to másodika. Másodika. The second of. If you know the rest of the ordinal numbers, then you know that all the numbers end in either adik, edik, or ödik. These are the Hungarian equivalents of the th suffix in English. The way they're used to tell the date is this. We attach an a or an e suffix to the ordinal numbers. These are actually two of the possessive suffixes in third person singular. If the number ends in adik, you attach an a sound. If it ends in edik or ödik, you attach an e sound. For example, third in Hungarian is harmadik. Harmadik. If you attach the a sound to it, then it becomes harmadika. Harmadika. It means the third of. Fourth is negyedik. Negyedik. You attach the e sound to it and it becomes negyedike. Negyedike. The fourth of. Fifth is ötödik. Ötödik. You again attach the e suffix and it becomes ötödike. Ötödike. The fifth of. One other very important thing is that when it comes to 11 and 12, 21 and 22, and even 31, we don't use elsője and másodika anymore as with the first of and second of. After number 10, the numbers 1 and 2 stop changing their forms. So, 11 is tizenegy. Tizenegy. With the possessive suffix, it's tizenegyedike. Tizenegyedike. The 11th of. 12th is tizenkettedik. Tizenkettedik. With the possessive suffix, it's tizenkettedike. Tizenkettedike. The 12th of. Same rules apply for the 21st and the 22nd and the 31st of a given month as well. Okay, with all this out of the way, let's practice a few dates. Let's start with the 1st of January 2023. 2023 in Hungarian is 2023. 2023. January is január. Január. And the first of is elsője. Elsője. So the whole date sounds like this. 2023. január elsője. 2023. január elsője. 2023. január elsője. Let's see the 2nd of February. 2023. február másodika. 2023. február másodika. 2023. február másodika. Let's see the 25th of March. 25th is 25. 25. 25. The 25th of is 25-e. 25-e. So, 2023. március 25-e. 2023. március 25-e. Okay, lastly, let's see the 17th of June, because that's my birthday. 17th is 17. 17. The 17th of is 17-e. 17-e. So, 2023. június 17-e. 2023. június 17-e. If you know the months, the ordinal numbers, and the numbers in general, telling the date is going to be very easy for you from this point on, I think. There are two more things I'd like to touch on today. First off, if somebody asks us, hányadika van ma? Usually we just reply with the 1st of, the 2nd of, the 25th of, and so on. So let's say today is the 15th of a given month. Someone comes and asks, hányadika van ma? I would just reply with 15-e. 15-e. The 15th of. So is the 15th. But a lot of times we just say the numbers in their pure form. So instead of 15-e, maybe I would just say 15. 15. 15. But in this case, it still means the 15th of. You can do that with pretty much all the days, maybe except for the 1st and the 2nd of a given month. At least for me, it would sound pretty weird if you said egy instead of elsője, or kettő instead of másodika. But other than that, in everyday speech, you can just say the numbers. But please, still learn the full expressions as well, okay? You'll need those. And lastly, I'd like to talk about how we write these things, especially the months and days. First off, we don't write the names of the months in capital letters unless they write at the beginning of a sentence. And when it comes to the days, there are two ways you can go about them. 1. Put a period after the number. So, the 1st of January can look like this. Január elsője. Január elsője. But you can also write the number, then use a hyphen or a dash, whichever way you want to call it, and then attach the correct possessive suffix to it. So the 1st of January can also look like this. Január elsője. Január elsője. So the last e vowel of elsője is actually the same possessive suffix we were using for the rest of the numbers. So for example, the 6th of May can look like these in writing. Both mean the 6th of May. But you see, you still have to know the ordinal numbers if you want to use the dash, because you have to attach the correct possessive suffix after it. Alright, I think this is more than enough information for today. If any of this confused you, feel free to ask me a question in the comments. I'm gonna try my best to clarify everything, alright? Thank you all for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok, a viszontlátásra!